Thou dawdlest, Walter.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited.
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing.
Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
That crown sits on a gargantuan Elder Brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear.
Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries.
Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled.
Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An Elder Brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. More than anyone should. But I never dreamed I'd see the Dead Three working in consort with Illithids. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Of course, falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'm refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Mulligan.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
What to pack and what to dump. Mol would know.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Any moment now.
Where is a concert hall and a band when you need it?
Make haste. I would have words with you.
If we're feeling luxurious.
New perils
Place
await
is a gold mine.
beyond the
I'm
horizon.
gonna make a killing in the city.
Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Mol again.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us
Poor
speak.
kids. I should try to cheer them up.
Mol is gonna come through those doors any moment now.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Why are we still here? Grown-ups take forever.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
I could perform for the kids, but they've seen that plenty of times.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
ask the grown-ups to look for Mulligan.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
Hopes for you, Hell Rider.
What to pack and what to dump. Mol would know.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Mol is gonna come through those doors any moment now.
Where is a concert hall and a band when you need it?
Make haste. I would have words with you.
I miss Mol.
Maybe we can pawn off
New
some of the stuff we
perils
find here.
await
We could use them.
beyond the horizon.
This place is a gold mine. I'm gonna make a killing in the city.
Thou dawdlest, while time is
We
precious.
should ask the
Let us
grown-ups to
speak.
look for Mulligan.
Poor kids. I should try to cheer them up.
Come, there are important matters to
Through
discuss.
those doors any moment now.
Food, medicine, some bedrolls if we're feeling up.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Why are we still here? Grown-ups take forever.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
Perform for the kids? But they've seen that plenty of times.
Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Mulligan.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
What to pack and what to dump. Mol would know.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Molly's gonna come through those doors any moment now.
Where is a concert hall and a band
Make
when you need it?
haste. I would have words with you.
I miss Mold.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
Zevlor, with such high hope for you, Hellrider.
This place is a gold mine. I'm gonna make a killing in the city.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Mulligan.
Poor kids. I should try to cheer them up.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Gonna come through those any moment now.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Stuff we find here.
Why are we still here? Grown-ups take forever.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
I could perform for the kids, but they've seen that plenty of times.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Mulligan.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
What to pack and what to dump. Mol would know.
Molly's gonna come through those doors any moment now.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Where is a concert hall and a band when you need it?
I miss Mole.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
What will we do once we reach
This place is a gold mine. I'm gonna make a killing in the city.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us speak.
Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Mulligan.
Poor kids. I should try to cheer them up.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Molly's gonna come through those doors any moment now.
Make haste. I would have words with you. The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. the balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. No. Very well. Fate spins along as it should. Yet once the alliance is
Molly's gonna come through those doors any moment now.
Alfira's writing us a song.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with...
You're here. Good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maula's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
One problem at a time.
Back in Last Light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then, a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old Hell Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job. I would. He didn't have any fight left in him. I looked up to him. We all did. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies. Hopefully, we'll see.
Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but dark.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me.
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most... They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against...
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will...
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Be gone! I must...
Sorry.
Very well.
Be gone!
Sorry.
You did it. Catherick Thormus. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is it. Seems your ranks are quite packed. If so...
Any word on Nathaniel? And the curse? With great difficulty. Even after all that rest, I don't seem to be getting better. Nathaniel has been trapped in that cursed dark.
Just tell me what you need.
Lady Light away. Just tell me what you need. Lady Light.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
He says.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. That sounds slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbren. Oh, forget about that. Wulbren and the Iron Hand gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no... That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose. With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of... to saving the city. And my fool of a friend. Blissful silence. I'll be seeing you.
Moonrise has been cleansed.
Substance.
I owe you an apology. Barkus and I are another matter. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light. Gracious as well as impressive. A fine combination. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
The plan is what it's always been. to bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
What's inside? This heart of mine.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Darkness on the Iron Hands for dragging him into this.
Just tell me what you need. Lady.
The Absolute has delayed my plans, but only that.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
hammer?
The stone says it is one floor down to the left.
Thanks, Nickel.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was... There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your action... Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with us. Together, we to the Absolute.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I've got a long road ahead. Time to press ahead.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Action, not reaction. Objective noted.
I wonder what the next move is. Need to keep going.
Seek and you shall find me. Immediately.
What to do?
Which way to the nearest library?
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Breathe deep and move. No traps, please.
Just tell me what you need. Ladylike.
Assume nothing. Repositioning. Let's have a look.
Let's get on with it. Let's try this way.
I'll sort you out for dinner.
Something's
How
on my
does the
mind.
stone read?
Just tell me what you need. Ladylike.
If not over, then through.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand... That's when the cult of the dragon made its move. A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant. First, there is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that another pet added to her warlock menagerie. He returned to an unsuspecting city. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world or the depths of the lower dark and still never shake her. I don't know that it was brave. I just know I understand. No, he did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew.
not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Worm's Rock Fortress. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and the Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of the tadpole, the Absolute? How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my... He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks! He ruined my life just when it was starting! And now he'll use up the entire... He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! You bet your ass I am! Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. He got his claws into me early. Old kid. Brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new... He was right. Sometimes I... Hey, soldier.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever.
Your path leads away from me, I sense.
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
Just another crate.
like we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair. Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
The curse is broken and
The shadows are losing their grip on... Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now.
I never saw myself as a... I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come close. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this Ketheric Thorm. Love. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me. Even when he worshipped the moon. When she died. Curse the day. The hour. We each of us mourn. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell. Claimed they'd found someone. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn for it, but lo, the brute is dead.
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. Ketheric Thorm. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elate. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father, I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. I found last light within the shadows. made a shelter there, prayed. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. I did. Who would trust the next of kin of Ketheric Thorm? It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be. Looking forward to a bit of...
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Seems simple enough.
To Baldur's Gate.
Blood hurts. Look, cut.
As the wound closes, the cup...
Good. No hurt. Teeth, claws, bigger. Strong. Fight. Win. Kill. No. Strong. Show you.
Brilliant.
Home. Friend. Nice. No bite.
whatever it takes.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
is work to do.
Never a dull moment.
is ripe with magic.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Let's move. ready and willing.
What's next, I wonder?
Still alive, so that's progress. Need to find a way forward. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Just tell me what you need. Lady.
I'll sort you out for dinner. How's the stone raise?
The way is clear. The light has shown the way.
I have conquered before the bandits, but never darkness itself. I dare say we could part all the seas of Tyrell if we so wished.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. When I laid eyes on you, tethered to two others.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you, but Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children. It seems that one child never came back.
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize
my father? That was him.
That is him.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them. I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You return.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Why so mighty are her wonders? Do I not? There can be no doubt. I am. Be gone, friend. Pray, ask, and do I not radiate? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her select. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. I am free from my bonds. But you must face them. I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the
Your path leads away from me, I sense.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your...
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Not if you enjoy having your head attached to your neck. She stole my family from me. She stole my life. We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Let's see.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this, at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city, Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
This should do nicely for a camp.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. How much farther can I go? For me.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of... Which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief. I felt the way they think. Saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural. Then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Then, greetings, Sir Tadpole. I was wondering where all the questions suddenly sprang from.
Anything of use?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound.
Taken from the light, the truth is finally dawning. Shadow.
I'm listening.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure. But her path will be only by a reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of... Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned, no matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject, and it's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps that, or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to look safe for me? My line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding. Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape, only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. I suppose... I know, well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself. So, thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Oh, well. Your choice, of course. Anytime.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires. Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light, making myself invulnerable, immortal, or still. I see no harm in...
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
What's up for discussion?
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like gob. Ooh, more. Ooh, more. Yes, fun.
The gate is closed. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know... If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their...
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Looking forward to a bit of...
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Hope you're keeping well.
Let's see what this does.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension, this would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to walk, but sleep is not.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Tadpole scum! Attack!
hold together much longer.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
What's next?
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Maggots will be done.
You have my attention.
Got to keep fighting.
One day I'll catch a break.
Friend of Gake, you'll be cleansed.
I will ascend.
I need to find a way forward. Death's close at hand.
Taking position.
Unleash me.
Can't afford to let up.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
If not over, then through.
I need you now.
No time to dally. A little soothing's in order.
Take you.
get going. Never wanted the easy path.
The skull! Come to the skull! It's not over. Come, help me!
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one. Help me. You saved a child from a viper. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul. You let me live. Last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern, that night when you held me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer. Now, help me. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flares awareness.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thought. But if you
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the gift.
happy,
Aid an illithid against...
your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
much to bear.
For my princess! You must get off!
Victory awaits. My path be true. I need to act fast. Ignis!
was too close. But you are not the one I wish to speak with. Bring me your... Stand. Now is not your time. We have much to discuss.
Please, help me.
Don't look at me like I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without...
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. I shall look forward to sharing his death. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. But when Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith, she kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was how Gortash or the other chose it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. And found, I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the Outer. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you... I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength. If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. One, I can't. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limit. So, do you wish to evolve or not? You will be able to do things you never... There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your... And you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived... I understand. Let us hope then that you're present, but in case you... Look after it. Use you or your allies. It has but we mustn't lose focus. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and we must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
On I go.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my way.
Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do.
Speak after.
Better wait until she is free.
Not a good time.
ready and willing.
The corpse has... The corpse has...
No one stopped me yet. Moving in. What's hiding here?
There is nothing further I can do for you right now.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away. The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Move with care. Free for the taking. Let's keep going. Don't want to draw any attention. Don't waste a step.
Soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Let's have a look. Here goes nothing.
It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000, but it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the one word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the... If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must... It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossify... There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided. I know, and I won't. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, so mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. Orpheus's honor guard, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's... I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service... The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as the means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Very well.
So, there's been a mind artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism, but I digress. Did you want something? More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a Mind Flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that. Of course. Just the one?
I have a lot on my mind.
What's on your mind? I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
Anything of use?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Gods. A Mind Flayer's been... I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. I've got my eyes on the... And...
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to...
Oh, nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp. We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. I don't want to turn into anything else. I am not. I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks. really.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her. Given the circumstances, you're fair.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, my hand slipped. Time to press ahead.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.